Lately, I received a private message from a knitwear buyer on LinkedIn. He was facing a tough dispute with supplier and freight forwarder. His knitwear cargo arrived with serious mold and terrible odor all over the garments. He could not figure out who should take responsibility. He asked me whether the problem came from the logistics side or from the knitwear manufacturer side. Today, I will share a simple and effective way to judge and also share a precious lesson from our own factory. First, you can simply check the outer cotton when you unpack the goods. If the cotton are wet, soft, and damp, the problem is mostly caused by logistics. Because all cotton are fully dry and well packed when leaving the factory usually. Only during sea shipping, if the container is not sealed well or exposed to heavy moisture on the voyage, the outer cotton will get wet. That is forwarder's responsibility. But if the outer cotton stays completely dry, while the clothing inside each polybag are humid, steamed, and smelly, in 99% of cases, this comes from the supply production and packing process. And this is exactly the problem we encountered almost 10 years ago. At that time, we had an order of nearly 20,000 pieces of pure cotton men's sweater shipping to Europe. The shipment departed in June. Back then, we only focused on workmanship. The quality of the knitwear was perfect. We did not have enough awareness about moisture control at that time. Everything looked fine during the inspection. The goods arrived at customer's warehouse in August. When they opened the cotton, the boxes were totally dry. But inside every single polybag, there was heavy fog and moisture. All the sweaters had strong odor and many were already moldy. Finally, we were faced with a compensation claim of $50,000. That was a huge loss, and the lesson was stayed with us ever since. The reasons were very clear. First, pure cotton yarn easily absorbs moisture from the air. Second, June and July in eastern China is a plum rain season with extremely high humidity every day. Back then, factory always pushing for delivery in peak season. After ironing, the garments did not have enough time to fully air dry. The air was too humid for the knitwear to release inner moisture. We packed and shipped in a hurry. Once inside sealed container on the sea, under the high temperature and humidity environment, the locked moisture inside each polybag gradually created odor and mold. Perfect products ended up being ruined. Since that experience, we completely upgrade our entire production and finishing standard. We pay extra attention to cotton fabric, cotton blends, and heavy gauge sweaters, which are much harder to release moisture. After every piece is ironed, we arrange enough time for natural air drying. We build independent areas with air conditioning. On extra humid days, we use drying room to stabilize moisture. All our QC carry professional humidity testing tools. Every batch will be strictly tested. Only when the moisture level reaches the standard, we can arrange packing and shipment. If not qualified, we keep ironing until fully dried. For nearly 8 years, we have never had any mold or odor issue on overseas shipment. Honestly, wool sweaters rarely have such problems. Almost all similar issues happen on cotton and cotton blend styles. Now June is coming again, the most humid period every year. We have reminded all of our production team to keep high standard on moisture control. Also, I want to remind all the brand owners and buyers overseas, pay close attention to your bulk cargo recently. It is really a pity that good products get damaged because of simple moisture carelessness. Actually, this problem is completely avoidable. It is also depending on detailed control during production and choosing an experienced manufacturer that understands sea shipment humidity very well. Details always decide the final quality of your order. We only focus on men's knitwear all year round. Strictly control every production detail to bring stable and reliable quality to every brand globally. We are spread lead. We only make men's knitwear.